And I invite the Deputy Director General of India Taipei Association, Mr. Prashant Tripathi, to the stage. And we are really thankful to him and we really appreciate his help. And when we wanted to start this program and when we talked to him, he gave us a lot of support and also financial support. It's a big thing for us. We invite, please be seated. And I invite the Dean of the Office of the International Affairs of our National Taiwan Ocean University, Professor Ai Sing, to this stage. And we are very much thankful to him and his department, and they encourage a lot of foreign students and they support us a lot, including the financial support. Sir, thank you. I request our DDG and OIA of our Dean of our OIA department to light the lamp and inaugurate this function. Sir, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next I invite Sandeepan Mundal, who is the President of the Indians in NTOU Association. He is a very active guy and almost 95% of this arrangement and this program is his effort. Sandeepan, you are welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. And I would like to thank all of you for coming. It's our very first try in a different track, because in Taiwan we have seen a lot of Indian programs like Diwali, Pongal, Holi, everything. But last year we thought actually we can do something different. And this year we tried this Thrivarna. So many of you came. I'm happy. We are very happy. And I would like to thank our Dean of OIA and Office of International Affairs Students Office because of the support, because they are the one who initiated the program. Any program we have here, if the initiation is coming from them. Second, I just met Prashant sir few days back only, maybe 1 week or 10 days, and he actively helped me in everything. So I hope all of you will enjoy the program because we have the cultural programs from different part of India. It's just not only one part. So we tried to do something new. Hope you will enjoy. And we have some token of appreciation for our performance also. It can be different. Maybe I don't know. I am here for 3 years and I don't know how many times it happened, but we tried something different. So you have the voting paper with you, right? So watch the programs carefully and choose your winner carefully. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sandeepan Mandal. Next, I invite Ms. Aratrika Roy. She is a PhD student, new PhD student in our university, to give a memento to honor our chief guest, Sri Prashant Tripathi.
So please hand over the gift to the
So thank you very much. Now I request Ms. Aratrika to give a small memento to our DDG Sri Prashant Tripathi. Thank you, Aratrika. Now I request Ms. Gigi Kannan to present the memento to our Dean of our Office of the International Affairs. Now our new student, Mr. Shabir Hussain, he wants to give a present to our chief guest. I request Shabir Hussain. He's from our Jammu and Kashmir region of India, and he wants to present a special gift. It's very special to Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, Fatih, please, Fatih. Papia is our new PhD student. She is from Bengal and she joined the Marine Biology Department. Thank you, Shabir Hussain, and thank you, Papia.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. I'm Susan and here I am representing Kerala. I'm showing some of the pictures and cultures of Kerala. So Kerala is a small part, a southern part of India, and it has the districts like Kasaragod to Thiruvananthapuram, and the small part of Kerala is even bigger than Taiwan. So these are the traditional dress of Kerala, like Setu Sari and Setu Mundal. And I traveled through Kerala. So there are many good places that you can watch in Kerala. It's like the waterfalls, the wildlife sanctuaries, even the bioluminescence, and also the backwaters, beaches, the palace, wildlife sanctuaries, the statues, the Munnar, the green hills, and Wayanad for the forest, and Idiki for the hills, and Alapi for the backwaters. And about the culture and festivals of Kerala, the first picture shows the Onam celebration, which is conducted around August to September time. And these are some of the festivals in Kerala, the traditional ones, the cultures, like Teyyam, Puram, Kadayani. These are all the traditional functions. And this picture shows the boat race similar to Dragon Boat Festival over here, and it's called Vallamkali. And these are some of the other cultural festivals. Even in Kerala, Muslims, Hindus, and Christians all celebrate all the events like the Eid, Christmas, and all the Navaratri festivals and all other Pongal, all the festivals we are celebrating in Kerala. The art forms of Kerala includes Thrivarna, Theyyam, Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, and these all are the traditional art forms of Kerala. And these are more traditional art forms, and some that picture shows the Christian art form called Bengali, and that also for Muslims, and other are traditional Kerala art forms, and this is called Kalari Fighter. It's a martial art form. And in Kerala, you can also experience the Ayurveda for the therapies and treatments for all the diseases over there. The traditional herbs they are using for the Ayurveda. And things to do in Kerala, if you are coming to Kerala for a short while, and you can do the walk through the woods, like hiking, and Ayurveda rejuvenation, and houseboat tours, the sadhya, the Kerala traditional food, and the festivals, and even you can experience the village life experiences. And these are the favorite foods of Kerala, that is sadhya, and the breakfast of the Keralites include this kind of puttu, idiyappam, and this dosha. These all things are the breakfast that we're gonna have in the morning. And lunch, it will be like Kerala is famous for seafood, and we use a lot of fish and seafood items and rice. And we also have an evening time snack which is called Nali Mani Palaharam. And this we can use some of the snacks with the tea. And dinner, it might be something made of wheat or rice. We can have, and this is made of tapioca or wheat or rice. And patri is made of rice flour. And these are the dinner food for Keralites. And we have an association over here, which is called Taiwan Bengali Association. And there are lots of Malayalis. We are having an Onam celebration in the month of August and September. And thank you for listening me. And hope you can come to Kerala whenever you are free. Like, welcome to Kerala. Thank you.
Now it's a small presentation about India and our independence. Dear friends, and Taiwanese, Indonesian, and Vietnamese, all our friends, this was a short introduction about India. And we are celebrating the 75th year of our independence. India was colonized by the British, and we got the independence, and now we are a free nation. And India is a very large country. And the name of this year, the celebration is like Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, enjoying the freedom or celebration of freedom. And India is officially Republic of India, and in Hindi we say Bharat Ganaraj, and the orange letters there is Bharat, it's in Hindi, and we are very proud. We are the largest democracy in the world. We have a democratic system, and we have 1.38 billion people. Okay, next. And New Delhi is the capital of India, and this is our Parliament House. And this is our national flag. It's a tricolor flag. We have 3 colors and 1 Dharma Chakra. And each color has some meaning. And the saffron color is for strength, courage of the country, and the white is for peace and truth, and Dharma Chakra is for the peace and truth. And the green is for fertility and growth of auspicious of the land. We love our land like a mother. And we got independence on August 15, 1947. And the picture you see there is the state emblem. In all official documents, we have this emblem. This we adapted from the Ashoka. Okay. And you can call India as United States of India, because we have many states, 28 states, and some areas directly controlled by the central government. It's a very big federal system, and each state is very unique. If you go to one state and then travel to another one, it will be slightly different. And when you go to another one, it's different in dressing, food habit, language, and everything. So you can say India is United States of India. Okay, next. And each state has its own language and culture. And there we have so many languages, official languages with their alphabets. And there are so many other unofficial languages like dialects. And we have some of the oldest languages in the world like Sanskrit and Tamil. And some of the major religions originated in India, including the Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. And this is our Indian currency. The gentleman in the picture is Mahatma Gandhi. We consider the father of our nation. He struggled a lot to get freedom for us from the British. Next. And the philosophy, Indian philosophy, even though India was formed in 1957, the concept of India was there even thousands of years ago. So collectively we have a soul, Indian soul, and we have a philosophy like Logo Samasta Sugino Bhavandu. That means let all the living beings in the world be happy and healthy. The word Bhavandu is not just happy and healthy, happiness, health, prosperity and all, freedom and all. And we say it is Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. That means the world is one family. And one poet in the 6th century BCE, so you can understand how many years before, probably 3000 to 2500 years ago, and he told, I am a world citizen and every citizen is my own kith and kin. That kind of feeling we have. Next. And when you talk about India, not just after 1947, but we had a very long history, dating 1000 years ago back. And in ancient India, it was not restricted to the political map of now what you see, but it's beyond that, like Pakistan and some part of Afghanistan and some part of Iran, Nepal, etc. were part of that old Indian kingdom, ruled by many kings. And similar to traditional Chinese medicine, we have a very long history of traditional Indian medicine called Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is very helpful for detoxification of our body, relaxation, problems associated with bones, neuro problems, skin problems, and a lot more. So India is a very good destination for medical tourism. If you are interested, definitely you can visit India. Next. And in the modern world, India is called the pharmacy of the world. We produce a lot of medicines and vaccines. We have a lot of facilities to produce, and the chemicals are cheap. So in India, when you look at the price of medicines in other countries and India, it's very cheap. We have such great facilities. Next. And yoga. The meaning of yoga is union, but it has a very great meaning. In the Western world or modern world, yoga is an exercise for relaxation, but actually in India, yoga means it's part of a spirituality, it's part of exercise, and it's part of everyday life for being happy and healthy, and also a part of spirituality to be in union with God. And Adi Yogi, Lord Shiva, is considered as the yoga guru. Next slide, please. Okay, and India is the land of festivals. If you go to each and every state, you can find colorful festivals, and they are very unique, all colorful. And this is one festival, and you can see elephants are decorated, and you can see this very colorful, hundreds of elephants decorated, and it's from my native state, Kerala. It's called the Puram festival. Next slide. And Holi, it's a festival of colors. It's a national festival. Next page. And Onam is also another celebration of lot of flowers and colorful festival and food. Next. And this is another festival, Diwali, the festival of lights. Next. And Pongal is another festival. It's a very colorful festival. It's a harvest festival. And lot of other, so many festivals, and we don't have time, so we show only a few. Yeah, Kumbh Mela is another big festival. And there are a lot. India is colorful. The girls are very colorful. They always wear only colorful dress and they decorate themselves. And we have very colorful situation. And you can see in India, elephant is a pet. And elephant is part of many of our daily life, including spirituality. If you go to some temple, you can see elephants. Okay. And landscape. So India is a spiritual destination for tourists seeking for inner peace or relaxation or a break from your busy life. And you can see India is very wide. We have the ice mountains in the Himalayas and very hot weather in Rajasthan. We have very greenful places in other places. We have backwaters in Kerala. If you wish to visit Kerala or if you want to enjoy the backwaters, please inform me. I can help you. Okay, next please. India is a land of martial arts. There are so many martial arts in each and every state. They have their own style of martial arts. And do you remember, I hope all of you know that Shaolin Kung Fu is very famous in China and there are Shaolin temples. Do you know where it came from? Okay, next slide please. And if you travel toward Taiwan and if you go to any antique shop or big supermarkets, everywhere you can see this guy, right? And he is Bodhidharma. He is actually from India, who spread Buddhism from India to China, and also he brought martial arts to China and they modified as now Shaolin art. Okay, next. And India, India was very great in astronomy and mathematics. So we had a very good knowledge about the in astronomy and mathematics and chess and the idea of the concept of zero, infinity and the decimal system, and we have our own Indian calendar. Okay, next please. So this is a sundial. You see in the middle is a sundial to note the time. It's a very big building-like structure and you can measure the time to the accuracy of 2 seconds. So if you ever visit India, please visit Jantar Mantar. There are many places in Delhi, Jaipur, etc. Please do visit. So that's the ancient Indian. Now the modern Indian, we have the Indian Space Research Association. It's a very effective and very competitive association. And we send a lot of satellites to the space. And you see, maybe 5 years ago, 2017, February 15, we sent 104 satellites in one rocket. So that was a very big thing in India. And we have the moon mission and our satellite orbiting the moon identified water in moon. Okay, next please. So we were very great in mathematics and astronomy. In the modern era, we are very great in computer science or software and business management. And you can see some of the top business companies in the world. I hope you all agree with me. Google is one of the biggest companies in the world. Google, Microsoft, Adobe, Twitter. This guy CEO, Mr. Parag Agarwal, he's just 37 years old and he's a CEO. And IBM and Mastercard, they are all Indian guys. So actually they are very good in mathematics and management. Next please. So when we talk about ancient India, we are there were not only in this education, spirituality, and philosophy, etc. And these are two ruins of some old universities in India. One is the University of Ancient Taxila. Right now it's in the present day Pakistan. And it was active during the 10th and 5th century BCE, that is 2,500 years to 3,000 years ago. And then Nalanda University in the 5th and 3rd century. They were the Buddhist teaching centers as well. So students from all over the world reached there. Okay, next please. So in the modern world, our education system, we want to contribute to the world. So we have an International Solar Alliance in India, initiated by India, by our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. With this, 121 countries joined only to develop or do research and development for harvesting solar energy. And recently we have another idea or the concept of one world, one sun and one grid. So the countries in the temperate region or near the equatorial region, we get a lot of sunlight, we can harvest and produce electricity and send to the other countries like the European countries where they have very less sunlight. Okay, next please. And food, when you talk about India, if you travel to any state, you can find a lot of variety of foods. Okay. and engineering and architecture. And India was great in ancient engineering and architecture. You can find temples and other structures more than 1,000 or 1,500 years old, still intact without any problem, and made full of granite and stones, rock stones. Next please. And these are some of the examples of the temples we have. And even the Angkor Wat in Cambodia, you can find the Indian architecture and civil engineering. Okay, next please. And India is the land of many classical art forms and music, and so many art forms is here, and all different represent different states. It's very colorful. India is colorful, and we have classical Indian music, Carnatic music, Hindustani music, and other than that, we have a lot of folk songs. And similar to the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si in the western note, we have sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, and so many indigenous Indian musical instruments. Okay, next. Thank you very much, and you are welcome to India. Thank you.
I am honored to be standing in front of you all, respected and esteemed scholars and students. Good afternoon all. I am Shabir Hussain, first year student at Food Science and District Management Department. So today I want to present Kashmiri culture through my presentation. I hope you will enjoy and you'll like our culture. So before starting Kashmiri culture, I want to use a line of a famous poet of Iran. He said about the Kashmir. Agar Firdausi Barawi Zameen Has. Ami has so, Ami has so, Ami has. That means if there is a heaven on the earth, that is Kashmir. That is Kashmir and that is Kashmir. So you can recognize how beautiful is Kashmir. So I hope you will welcome me and I am going to present. Thank you. So, and I am also thankful to the Indian Student Association who gave me the opportunity to present this Indian culture and Kashmiri culture part. So here I want to give a brief introduction about the Kashmir. Basically, Kashmir is in the north part of India. You can have a look at the top of the Indian map. That is Kashmir, which is in between of China, Pakistan, and the top of the India. And we can say that this is the head of the India. So go back please. So this is the beautiful place which is filled with the mountains, streams, and lakes. So these are the mountains of Kashmir. You can have a look. And here it's the Dal Lake. It's very beautiful lake of the Kashmir Valley. So in this presentation, I want to discuss mostly the food and also clothing and some places. So please go next. Okay. So first I am going to discuss here Kashmiri Wazwan, which is one of the tasty and amazing food of the world. In Kashmir, Wazwan is very much famous, but not only in Kashmir, I can say outside the India as well, because you can see Wazwan has many varieties, which has many effects in I can say in India, Pakistan, and in Europe. If you go to the London, there are the many Kashmiri Wazwan shops. So I can say the Kashmiri food is very much tasty. So it's some pictures you can have a look and you will feel how delicious it is. And the important meat products of Wazwan includes kebab. Kebab is one of the most cuisine of Kashmir. Then after we have tabakmaz. Tabakmaz is kind of meat and delicious and prepared by many spices of India. And also we have Rogan Josh, Nut Yakhin, Rissa, and Kashtava. These are the famous part of the Wazwan. So there are many Kashmiri restaurants in UK, Australia, Germany, and many other countries. So these are the pictures of Wazwan. It includes around 28 dishes in Wazwan. So it's very hard to prepare, but in Kashmir it's easy. Please next. Okay, now I will come to the point of traditional dresses. So Kashmir is not beautiful only with its mountains and streams. It's also beautiful because of its good people, because of its good culture. So in Kashmir you can have it looks colorful culture. These are the girls wearing a farm, which is one of the beautiful dress of the Kashmir. Kashmiri farm from it's a longer size of a compared to kurta, and you can have a look and see how Kashmiri farm is actually, and it's made by the silk. These are these are have a picture of different male and female. This next. Okay, one more important thing is Kashmiri tea and bread. Kashmir has its own tea. We call it nun chai. Nun chai means which is made by a special tea, and we put some spice. We put some salt, and this is some unique tea, and we can call it nun chai. And we have one more tea that's called kahwa. Basically, it's from Iran, but we also drink it in Kashmir, which has very good effect and is very healthy tea for Kashmir, especially in the winters. So in that tea, we also use saffron, which is one of the best remedy for many diseases. So these are some breads. We have some special bread. I think in China and in Taiwan we have sort of these breads. I have seen it. So this is what I can do. And we have samovar. Samovar is one of the famous food of the Kashmir, in which we prepare Kashmiri tea. Please go next. Okay, well, Kashmir produces one of the quality pashmina shawl, which has very worth, and many people of the world they like this because it's unique and it's very very special, because other world cannot produce this kind of pashmina. And you can have a look. There are many pashmina, and we produce it, and it has very good market demand in the world. And the world they want to promote this kind of culture in Kashmir because it's only because the handmade. It's a handicraft actually. It's not like machine drawn. No, it's produced and making by hands, handicraft. So this is the Kashmiri handicraft. So I hope you might know about this. It is very famous, not only in India but outside as well. Please go next. Okay, well, one more important thing about Kashmir is Kashmiri saffron. You can say Kashmiri kesar. It's very famous because in the world only two. I can say after Iran, Kashmiri kesar is very much famous and it's best. I can say it is available everywhere in Taiwan as well. And we produce best quality saffron in Kashmir, and we have a great income from saffron, and we want to enhance this saffron quality and production in Kashmir. So that's why I'm going to introduce it here so that we will have a great market in the near future. Then saffron is used for actually drinking, and for Kashmir we use it in pudding and also in kahwa, which we use every day in the morning. So this is the beauty of saffron that we use actually. Please. Okay, well, now we have Kashmiri handicrafts. Kashmir is also famous by its handicrafts because we have imagined architectures, handicrafts, and we have a great designers in Kashmir who are very famous by its handmade. So we have some photos I placed here. That is, first one is kangri. Kangri is one of the important and most famous gift of Kashmir. Kangri, which is like a fire pot. We use it in winters. So this is and we have one more thing, that is tash. You can say Kashmiri best with this kangri, samovar, and other handicraft things. Okay. Now, if you want to get all these things of Kashmir, like you want to buy online saffron, Kashmiri pashmina, like other things which is from Kashmir, it's available in the world. And from my side, I will try the best to make it possible for you people on a cheap rate, because I have some connections who contacted me before. So if you want really this, and I'm I will be happy and I will give you on cheap rate. Okay, thank you. So this is all about me. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Hussain. That's a wonderful presentation about the introduction about the Kashmir, and we are very happy that you introduced such a beautiful things about Kashmir. We are so.
At first I want to say Namaskar to all, because this is our Bengali culture and this is the Bengali language. Namaskar, this means hello to all. Thank you also, you can say Dhanwad. So yeah. Okay, so now here I am today. At first I introduce myself. Myself Suhaya Mukherjee. I am a PhD scholar from NTOU Thrivarna. So it's a great pleasure to me to introduce the Bengali culture in Taiwan. And we may call it Taiwan Bengali Association, which may continuously holding the Bengali culture in Taiwan. So this association was established in 2009 to bring the Bengali community in Taiwan together and to continue the rich cultural heritage of Bengal. Taiwan Bengali Association, we may introduce it as TBA. So TBA had celebrated the Durga Puja. I think you all know what's the meaning of Durga Puja for all of us. So this is Durga Puja. So TBA had celebrated this Durga Puja from 2009. Slowly and steadily, as the Indian has flourished likewise in the following years, we have witnessed a significant increase in the number of people participating in the TBA events. At present, TBA is celebrating multiple events. One of them is obviously Durga Puja, and another important event is Bongyo Sammelan. So what is Bongyo Sammelan? In the time of Bongyo Sammelan, we are celebrating the annual event to celebrate the Bengali New Year. This Bengali New Year started in the month of Boishakh month. In English, I think it's around mid of April or May. We can say it as Poila Boishakh. We also celebrate the birth anniversary of Rabindranath Tagore. In English, you can say it Rabindranath Tagore. I think we don't need to mention who was Rabindranath Tagore. Additionally, TBA arranges a one-night trip outside of Taipei every winter. Last year, TBA also arranged a day-night football tournament called TBA Super Cup 2021, obviously by maintaining all the COVID protocol. We now plan to extend our activities together with the Bengalis and other Indians living in Taiwan. Currently, TBA is being nourished and steered under the guidance of a 5-person committee, you may acknowledge as Executive Committee or EXCOM. TBA encourages everyone to join us in our events to experience Bengali culture in Taiwan, our home, away from our home. We are all happy here, and I would like to say, please enjoy this event. And at last, I want to say, Namaskar. Thank you.
Hello everyone!
Hello.
A warm welcome to the Thrivarna 2022 Indian Cultural Fest brought to you by IIN, Indian International Taiwan Ocean University. A very good afternoon to our esteemed board of professors, guests, and my dear beautiful ladies and gentlemen.
So I am Bhavya Bhattacharya. I am first year PhD student of Indian Institute of Marine Biology. So today I am one of the MC of this cultural program. So now it's your turn to be.
It's my delight to be here MC for this occasion. I'm Gigi Kanan from Institute of Marine Biology. I'm very happy to be accompanied by this charming MC Papia. Once again, welcome back to Thrivarna 2022 Indian Cultural Fest brought to you by IIN.
So first of all, namaste to everyone.
had transformed into Mohini Avatar. So to mark the beginning of our events, I would like to call our shining star Ammu Shankar on the stage.
Hanta
deliver. So this mind delivers or lift the mind out of anxiety, fear and other negative emotions.
And it will perform by Mrs. Krishna Bhavna Didi, Mr. Mukunda Das, Mr. Krishna Chaitanya Das, and Ms. Sunga Vidya Didi and Ms. Sita. So just welcome them on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, we would like to call the ISKCON on stage.
First of all, thank you everyone for inviting us for chanting this holy name, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And thank you for joining Akash in Tabla and Sita in Mridanga and in Kartal, Mukunda Prabhu and Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu for joining me and Gaurangi Mataji. So let us spiritualize the event before starting the cultural programs. Let us sing together. We have to sing these 4 words. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let us sing together. You try to follow with me. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheta Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sing together. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sing together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura, Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada की जय। बोल प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा, हरे हरे राम, हरे राम, राम राम, हरे हरे. Sing together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. Hari Bol. Thank you again for inviting us. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Such a amazing performance. Thank you. So let's go for another traditional dance form, that is Garba. So what is Garba? Garba is a form of dance which originates from the state of Gujarat. So it's a Gujarati dance form. The name is derived from Sanskrit term Garba, that means womb, and the deep, that a small earthen lamp. So many traditional Garbas are performed around centrally lit lamp or a picture on statue of the goddess Shakti. So traditionally it is performed during the 9th day of Navaratri. So Nava means 9 and Ratri means 9. So it's a Navaratri traditional program and traditional dance form. So just enjoy this dance form.
Okay, let's welcome Alize on the stage.
Yeah, big hands for her.
नस में अब ये जग गया